It's alright guys, and you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. Guys, today in this video we'll be looking on the entire process on how you can verify a GMB listing in the United States, how you can verify a GMB listing in any country as well. So guys, today as you can see, I'm on a website called loopnet.com and I have some other two tabs open on my laptop. So in this video I'll be showing you everything step by step. All you have to do as usual is for you to watch this video to the end to understand. Guys, and you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. Guys, as you can see in this video, I said we want to work on how to create a verified GMB, and you might be looking like, oh, this guy is not on GMB, the guy is on loopnet.com, the guy is on Wikipedia, and the guy is on Google Spreadsheet. Why is this guy not opening the Google My Business to start creating the business as he always do in some of his previous video? But in this video I want to show you that you have to prepare yourself before you create a GMB at all. You have to prepare yourself. Either you are using the phone verification method, you are using the email verification method, or you are using the postcard verification method. You have to make sure you set yourself. Now in this video I'm going to get started. For you to create a listing in the United States or anywhere in the country, but in this video I'll be using the United States as an example, you have to come over to Wikipedia first of all, and scroll down, go to search the largest city in the United States. As you can see, these are the list of the largest city in the United States. Then pick up a listing that you want to use. I mean, pick up the address that you want to use. If you are using the New York, the Los Angeles, the Chicago, the Austin, the Phoenix, the San Antonio, and anyone that you wanna use, just make sure you pick up the state that you wanna use. So in this video we'll be using the Austin, Texas. This number 11. So using this Austin, Texas. First of all, if you don't know the shortcut of Texas, you know Texas in the United States is abbreviated as TX. But if you don't know it, make sure you come over to Google. You can input the Austin TX, then search it. Searching it will bring out the abbreviation from Google, like if you are correct about it. Now when you've gotten the address that you want to use, that okay, I'm using this location for my GMB to create my GMB, the next thing is that you don't go to Google My Business straight away and started creating your listing. No, you head over to loopnet.com. This is the loopnet.com over here, as you can see it over here, guys. Now going over to loopnet.com over here, you will be able to search your location on the loopnet.com. The main reason was that we will need a storefront, a street address, a street pictures. This was in case that if the listing got suspended on the long run, or you need to optimize the GMB, you will have these pictures to guide you and protect you from being suspended or for reinstated after the Google has suspended your listing. So when you are here on the loopnet.com, you just click on this enter a property. Once you click on this enter a property, there is a drop down menu that will show up to you. There's a drop down menu that will show up to you. In this drop down menu, you can see office, industrial, retail, restaurants, and other properties that are for sales on loopnet.com. So you just click on this office. So clicking on this office, now you head over to your Google search again. Then you look as in like the Austin TX. I think that is the correct location. That is Austin in Texas. So come over to your loopnet.com again. Then on the other search box that is on the loopnet, you enter your location. You enter the Austin TX. You understand? So I'm gonna input it now. Austin TX. As you can see it all over, this is the Austin TX. We have the Austin NV and other like that. So just click on the one that you need. This is the Austin TX. So I'm gonna click on it. Now clicking on it, this will load you into the loopnet.com website, and you will be able to find some pictures, some offices pictures, some house pictures, a street address, some pictures that are ready for sales in the location and that are at the location as well. Before you choose any picture on the loopnet.com, make sure the location is correct. I will show you guys how to do that when we get there. So once you are inside the loopnet.com, as you can see guys, the search box, this is Austin TX, and these are the locations of the properties that are inside the Austin, Texas, you know. So over here you can see these are pictures of offices, pictures of buildings. As you can see, there are so many pictures of buildings, offices that are ready for sales in this website. Now you coming up into the website to pick a picture. Make sure you pick a picture that has the name, that has the number of the address on it. For an example, you see this 1706S Lamabe LVD. Make sure if you are picking a picture from this address, make sure the house that you are using, or the office that you are using, has the number 1706 on it. But over here now, I will be picking any picture to use it as an example for you guys. But guys, if you do not understand anything about this video, please drop your comment in the comment box section, or you can contact me directly via my mail. I will respond to you and answer your questions one after the other. But I want to make sure I show you guys this so that you guys can be able to do it on your own. So over here guys, let me choose this building. So I'll be choosing this building, and I'll be opening it in the new tab all over here. So open this building in the new tab. First of all, I have to make sure I save those pictures on my laptop, and after then I'll make sure I save the address of the picture as well. So guys, once you have opened it in the new tab like this, you can see the pictures all over, and as you can see, this is a very good picture that you guys will be able to use as like this picture shows the building, shows the streets, as you can see, and then we have some cars over here as well. And then on the other side there are still many pictures. And if you want to create a list like this, make sure you save 2 interior pictures and 2 exterior pictures. You guys can understand what I mean by the interior and the exterior pictures. Make sure you save 2 pictures that are outside and 2 pictures that are inside. Getting the exterior picture, you can get it, make sure you get it from the same location like this. But for the interior pictures, you can get your interior picture from anywhere that you want, but make sure the exterior picture is gotten from the same place. So when you have got your building like this, I will advise you to make sure you save these pictures on your laptop. You can either save it by coming over here, picking your snippet tools, snippets out, and make sure you get a perfect screenshot for it. That is for those that are not in the United States and want to create this listing, so that Google will not understand that you are not in the address, so that the geolocation will not be saved. And for you that you are in the United States, you can simply right click on it and save your image and download it as usual. And after that is done, I want this thing to load completely. There will be an address for you to copy. The address of this building will surely be on it. Let us wait for it to copy. So I'm gonna pause this video. So as you can see guys, all over here, this is the address. This is 300 Glacier Pass, Cedar Park, Texas 78316. So this is the address that you're gonna copy, and this is the main address that you are going to use to create your GMB. Do you guys understand me now? If you don't understand, please let me know in the comment box section. This is the address now that you are going to use to create your GMB. Don't just think of, if you want to create a GMB, think of a location, but don't think of the address, because you don't know the address that you're going to find on the loopnet.com to help you to create the GMB. So make sure you copy this address and make sure you save it in your spreadsheet. These are the example of what I'm just trying to tell you guys. If you're creating a GMB, make sure you save it in the spreadsheet. This is my own spreadsheet I'm doing for one of my clients. Save it in the spreadsheet in case you might forget it. So these are the example of the one that I have done for my client. As you can see, the name, the images that I saved in the Google Drive, the business status verified. This is a live link. This one is suspended. This one is waiting for the code to verify. So once you've copied the address, now the next thing now is for you to head over to your Google My Business. You can go to google.com/business. As once you reach all to the Google My Business, you can continue the same process that you normally do. Just make sure you use the address and you use the normal method that I used to show you guys to verify it, either with your phone number or or you're gonna use the postcard, or you're gonna use the email verification method. So now you can start. Just click on the manage now. But before you do that, guys, before you upgrade the GMB, make sure you get over to your loopnet.com, copy the address. I have copied my own address now. Now I'm going over to Google, search the address on the Google map, paste the address like this, then search it on the Google map. The main reason why you need to search the address on the Google map is that you want to make sure that the building is in the address. You understand me, guys? Searching the address on the Google map will show you the building of the house. Like, this is the building, so you will be double sure of yourself. Because sometimes on the loopnet.com, sometimes there are some fake buildings, fake pictures of buildings on the site as well. Sometimes it's not common, but sometimes maybe out of 10 out of 100 you might see 1 or 2. So for you to be sure of yourself, make sure you get over to the googlemap.com, search the address, and then if you see the building of the location, the building that you saw in the loopnet.com, if you saw it on the Google map, then that makes it clear to you that the building is real. Then you can continue using your address on the Google My Business that you want to use it for. Okay, as you can see it all over now. Once I search the address on the Google map, you can see this is the street view, and this is something similar to something that that we saw on the loopnet.com, which means this address is good. The business location is perfect as well. So you can just come over to your business as well. Okay, sorry, this is one of my business that I have created. And so there's one thing I want to show you guys. If you are creating a GMB listing, make sure you use one Gmail account for one GMB that you are creating, that you want to verify. One Gmail account per one GMB. The main reason for this was that if your listing got suspended, maybe a listing is suspended on a Gmail account and you have like 10 listing in the GMB, this could affect the all listing, and the all main listing might get suspended. You understand me now? So it is advisable that you use one GMB for one Google My Business. And I have a question from one of our subscribers that says whenever he's creating a GMB, he always get to a point that the listing gets verified, but it gets stuck when after verification it gets stuck at the pending area. So the video that I've just made is for you to get out of the pending area, because once you have the pictures, the office picture, the street picture, and the clear address of your picture, there is no way your listing can get pending. Let me show you my listing over, the listing that I created for one of my clients. As you can see, it's all over here, guys. Sorry for that. So as you can see, it's all over here. This is the business. As you can see it, the business requires to verify again because the client requires to change the address of the location. That's the reason why the business requires him to verify it again. But for me, I've completed my work with this GMB. So I'm going to show you, to make sure to show it to you that this listing is live. I want to show you that this listing is live. As you can see it, view your business on search, view it on map, and so on. That means this business is live despite it requires verification. Okay, guys. So guys, I think I have explained to you guys how you can get rid of pending verification, anything on your GMB. Please, if you have any question or you don't understand something in my video, maybe I'm too fast and you don't understand some of my English, please drop your comment in the comment box section, ask your question. I will reply to you immediately. And for you that have my mail, you can just contact me in my mail or contact me on Instagram, and I will reply to you guys immediately. So guys, this is all I have to show you in this video. Thank you for watching this video. Please and please, I'm begging you in the name of God, subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Instagram at iporich12, and then you can just email me if you have any question or drop your comment in the comment box section. So guys, thank you, as I see you in my next video. Till then, stay home and stay happy.